Hi and welcome back to Daryl's Reviews. Today we are reviewing the Holystone hs160 Shadow 720p HD selfie drone. The first thing I notice is the smart looking box with a picture of the drone on it with the maker's name on it and the word shadow in big letters. An age rating of 14 plus. I have previously opened the box to check everything's working and there. It comes with a nice looking carry case, as you can see here. It comes with a handle for easier carrying. It also has the Holystone name raised and also the Holystone logo. It also looks like it is a carbon fibre design case. So I'm just looking to see all the items in there. If I go quiet for a minute, it's just because I'm just concentrating. Sorry about that. There's a zippable pocket here. If I get all this stuff out for you. I'll just move that to one side. Here is a card what says share your flying experience by writing an honest Amazon product review. Then if you contact them at battery@holystone.com, as you can see they will give you an extra battery for free. It also does come with 2 batteries as well, so it'll be a third one for yourselves. As you can see, they're quite small batteries because it is a small drone. It also comes with a caution of battery pamphlet and also an instructions for use on the hs160. It has everything you need to know. Some people does say it is a little bit complicated. Personally, I find it quite easy once you just get used to it. And then it also comes with a set of 4 props, a little green screwdriver, some extra cogs just in case the other ones inside the drone do wear out, because it is a brushed motor. I'll just get the drone out now. And you see, it's quite, to be honest, I found it quite a robust carry case. As you can see, I have previously dropped the case with the drone in it, unfortunately, when I was putting it on the sideboard. But as you can see, it has taken next to no damage. Here is the little case the hs160 comes in. As well inside, it's a dust-proof bag with 2 drawstrings. It's got a feel like a bit of suede sort of feel to it. If I just undo this. And here is the drone. As you can see, it comes in quite a red colour. What I find is quite nice, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of red, but I do actually really like this drone colour. And I'll just undo the wings. the arms for the propellers. There is a battery inside it. That's mainly because I put it in there because I have had a few flights on this. Because these the drones what I'm actually testing at the moment are personally my own drones. I'm doing it mainly because one, it also gets the product out there for other people to see, and also I think it would be nice to just to show people that you don't have to go for something like the DJI, like the Maverick Pros. If you are a beginner, these are absolutely perfect to test on, to fly. Obviously, if you do crash them, they're not as expensive as like a DJI, because you can be talking anywhere from 800 to 1,000 UK, the Great British Pound for that. Whereas this one here personally is 76 Great British Pounds on Amazon at the moment. So if it does obviously crash with obviously being a beginner, it's not going to put you much out of pocket. But apart from that, it's a solid drone. Like, you may not be able to see this on this type of camera, but if you can just see there, I have actually had a little bit of an accident with it. I was doing some spirals, a little bit of stunt work on the flying, and it happened to hit a wall. It knocked the camera out of alignment, but honestly, for someone who doesn't actually take apart drones or had any experience in taking a drone and repairing, it was extremely easy to sort out. It's got one light here and another light here and two more lights. If I actually press the power button, what is located just here, as you for some reason it's not turning on. I think the battery might be dead on this one. Let me just check the other battery, because obviously we're flying it. I think I forgot to change the battery. Let's see now. Ah, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately I put a dead battery in there. See, that does look orange on this camera, but it's actually quite a nice red colour. And also we've got some white, I think the LEDs on the front. The camera is 720p. It's slightly movable. So one day I will actually manage to get a holder for this phone. As you can see, it only shifts a little bit, but it does make a bit of a difference on the flight. So personally, because it does move without relatively much pressure, I would check it when you put it in first person view, just to make sure that the camera is lined up. But apart from that, it is quite a sturdy drone, as you saw by the slight amount of damage, and it did take quite an impact when I lost control through my own fault, nothing to do with the actual drone. Down to the controller part, so I just turn the drone off, because there we go. It's quite a relatively easy way to turn it off. It's just press on, press off. Here is the actual controller. Personally, I think it reminds me of an old PlayStation controller. It's got no, so sorry about that. Oh, sorry, just excuse me while I just get a drink. Just getting over a bit of a chest infection, so if I do cough or sneeze, I am sorry about that. As you can see, it's got, as I was saying, it has got a sort of game controller sort of aspect to it. What personally I do love, because I am a big gamer myself. I do play on the Xbox One. Hopefully, eventually, I should be able to get I'm basically looking at getting a gaming PC to help do better reviews as well. But until then, I'm just using a Sony phone. But as you can see, it comes with a mobile holder, what's adjustable. So it does fit quite a relatively big phone. And I think you could actually fit a small 7-inch tablet in there, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Here's the power button. It hasn't got any batteries in at the moment, as you can see. And then power off. You've got the startup sequence. So if you just press, the drone will start lifting. But before we get into that, to link the controller to the drone, so you turn the controller on first by pressing the red button. So it won't obviously turn on. And then what you do is you turn on the drone. You wait a few seconds. And you press up, then down, and that will link in with the drone. You should hear a bleep. I'll just turn the drone back off. So then if you press left on the second D-pad, it will take the drone, start lifting. Then, to be honest, I'm not actually entirely sure what that one is, because I've had a few flights, but I haven't actually gone 100% on every little thing. So this is much of a new thing for you as it is for me. Oh, sorry, that's I should have gathered that it's headless mode. Then you've got this one turns the lights on and off, and obviously this is to record. Here's to do the trimmers, so if it's slightly going left, you'll just press on the right, and that will trim the drone to where you want it to sit. And you've got up and down, left and right, and this is your turning. So this can choose, so when you go up, you can turn the drone a full 360 degrees. And then this is for forwards, backs, forward, back, left and right. This is adjustable. What you do is you just undo this slightly, the little dial, and then you can adjust it. As you can see, I've actually adjusted it a little bit too far, but I'll come back to that in a little while. I think it's quite a good little drone, especially for if you're starting out. The age rating is a 14 plus. I would say you could probably, with a responsible adult, you could give it to a child a little bit younger. But I wouldn't go too far, because the props do go around at quite a speed. It does have the controller and drone, it has a speed setting. It will tell you the speed setting by beeps. So the first setting is always 1 beep, the second is 2, the third is 3, and then the fourth is 4. When you do put it in top speed, it is very quick. I was quite surprised with the size and obviously the weight of the drone, because it is quite lightweight. It just shot off from me. That's one of the reasons why I lost control, because I didn't realise exactly how fast it was going. Here's the camera button as well. But apart from that, it is a good drone. It's relatively cheap. The design box, personally, I think is lovely, the way they've designed it. It's got a few bits of information on. So it's got altitude hold, a HD camera of 720p. It comes with LED lights, a 6 gyro, and it's a 4-channel drone. It's got the USA at hollystone.com, CA at hollystone.com, JP at hollystone.com, and EU at hollystone.com. So you can contact them if you've got any inquiries or problems. I will say personally, any problems you've got, Hollystone has got one of the best customer services. I'm not endorsed or anything with Hollystone, it's just my personal opinion on them. I know obviously a lot of people out there who do not have the best opinion on Hollystone because they are a startup company. I find they were my first ever company I got involved with in drones. They were cheap. I didn't have much to spend personally. I'm not mega rich. I'm not obviously poor, but it was something I wanted to get into. I actually saw someone with I think it's the DJI Maverick Pro. They were flying around. That really piqued my interest. So I looked around a few companies. I couldn't really afford something majorly big, so I decided to get something relatively cheap. I've seen a few reviews on Amazon that pretty much did sway my opinion personally. I saw it, tried it, and I've always enjoyed them. I do own about 5 now because I've got a bit of a soft spot for Hollystone with the drones. It's just that it doesn't cost much to replace the stuff. There is a few. Don't get me wrong. I've had an issue with one of the drones a while ago. It was rectified by Hollystone within an hour. They'd sorted it out. I gave the customer services a quick message. They asked me to explain what was the situation. I let them know, and from there they sorted me out. Well, sorted the problem out. It was, for me, that is one of the best things I can think of, and one of the best reasons why I always go back to the Hollystone. I will hopefully be eventually, when I get a little bit better at flying, when I've saved up a bit, I will be buying and testing out a DJI. I'm not too sure what one yet. It will be probably in the near future. But if you would like to like and subscribe to my channel, it will be eventually. I'm not too sure when, but you can see a review on that. It will be completely unbiased. I'm not saying that there's any problems with Hollystone themselves. I've had a couple of issues, I'm not going to lie, because I would like to keep this completely unbiased. Even though I am a big lover of Hollystone, I don't want to be perceived that I'm just trying to put it out there. It's just, these are my own personal drones, and I would like people to see the ones what I've got. And hopefully if they're looking for a drone for your son, your daughter, or even yourselves, then this will give you a bit of information to help you purchase one. I'm sorry about that. So apart from that, I think that's everything. I will put a link in the description for the Holystone drone on Amazon. But honestly, if you feel, if you would like to like and subscribe, as I said, you can then see any videos I've uploaded or will be uploading in the future. I've got a few more drones I will be uploading, hopefully within the next week or two. I've actually got a set of a company called Block Sunglasses. It was a recent purchase for me. They will be one of my next videos to review, and also a vibration plate. So if you would like to see them, and obviously hit the notification bar, it will give you an update on that. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, and hope you got some information to help you either purchase this, or if not, if you just like to watch the video, if you would like to leave a comment to say if you enjoyed it, what you didn't enjoy. It just helps me out as a reviewer to find out what people like, what people don't like. And until next time, thank you and goodbye.